You wake up slowly. The soft light filtering through the window paints gentle patterns on the wall, but your body feels heavy, like a weight you didn't expect after a night's rest. You tell yourself, this is just how it is now. Part of getting older, part of winding down. The energy you once had feels distant, almost like a memory from another lifetime. Maybe you reach for your coffee, hoping the bitter warmth will spark something inside you. But deep down, you wonder if this feeling is something more, something that doesn't have to be accepted quietly. What if the truth is simpler, that your body is waiting, quietly asking for a different kind of fuel, something natural, something nurturing, something that can rekindle the spark that seems dimmed? It's easy to believe that fatigue and sluggishness are inevitable after 60. Society tells us so, and sometimes our own bodies seem to agree. But I want you to imagine a different story. Imagine that your body, with all its years and experiences, is not just falling apart, but adapting, still capable of surprising you. There is a subtle power in the choices you make every day, the foods you eat, the habits you build, the moments you decide to honor yourself. Sometimes it begins with something as simple as a fruit, a humble, vibrant fruit that carries a legacy of nourishment and healing. Let me share a story with you. A man named George came into my office not long ago. George is in his late 60s, a retired firefighter who once ran into burning buildings without a second thought. When he sat down across from me, his eyes held a quiet frustration. "Doc," he said, "I'm just running out of steam. I don't feel like myself anymore." His voice was steady, but beneath it was a current of weariness, the kind that settles deep inside when you feel your strength fading. George told me about mornings where getting out of bed felt like a mountain climb, about evenings where his mind was foggy and his body just wanted to rest. It wasn't just physical fatigue, it was a loss of that inner fire, the drive to engage with life fully. What George didn't realize was that his body was sending him messages, and the answers weren't buried in complicated treatments or expensive therapies. They were in small, consistent changes, like the fruits he started adding back into his diet. These weren't miraculous cures overnight, but gentle reminders to his cells that they were still capable of thriving. Slowly, he began to notice subtle shifts, mornings that felt lighter, evenings where his thoughts were clearer, a quiet confidence returning to his step. It wasn't just about energy. It was about reclaiming a part of himself he thought was lost. Behind these changes is science, the kind that doesn't just look at symptoms, but at the very core of how our bodies age and heal. Every cell in your body is like a tiny engine, humming along with fuel and care. Over time, these engines face wear and tear, inflammation, and a slowdown in efficiency, but the right kind of fuel can make all the difference. Fruits, rich in antioxidants and natural compounds, provide this fuel in ways processed foods simply can't. They support blood flow, help repair cellular damage, and provide steady energy without the crash that comes from sugar-laden snacks. One of the most important players in this process is something called nitric oxide. It's a molecule your body produces that helps your blood vessels relax and widen, allowing blood to flow more freely. Good blood flow means better energy, improved stamina, and even healthier intimacy, something many men worry about but rarely discuss openly. Certain fruits are natural boosters of nitric oxide, helping to keep your circulatory system healthy and vibrant, even as you age. Imagine your blood vessels like roads. Over time, they can become narrow and bumpy. Fruits act like maintenance crews, smoothing those roads and keeping traffic flowing strong. But it's not just about blood flow. Fruits are packed with antioxidants, compounds that fight inflammation and protect your cells from damage. Inflammation is like a slow fire burning inside, often invisible but relentless. It contributes to everything from fatigue to chronic disease. Eating fruits high in antioxidants is like dousing those flames with a natural, steady stream of water. And because fruits contain natural sugars, they provide energy that is balanced and sustainable, unlike the highs and lows caused by processed sweets and caffeine. Now, let's talk about 3 specific fruits that can play a powerful role in boosting your energy, vitality, and daily performance. These aren't exotic or hard to find. They are accessible, delicious, and easy to incorporate into your routine. The first fruit is the pomegranate. This jewel-toned fruit has been revered for centuries, not just for its striking appearance, but for its profound health benefits. Pomegranates are rich in polyphenols, powerful compounds that protect your arteries and improve blood flow. When you drink a glass of fresh pomegranate juice or sprinkle the seeds over your salad, you're inviting a host of benefits into your body. The fruit's ability to increase nitric oxide production means it can help lower blood pressure and support heart health. And beyond the clinical facts, there's something deeply satisfying about the taste. Tart, earthy, with a slight sweetness that awakens the senses. For men over 60, pomegranate is more than just a fruit. It's a natural ally in maintaining endurance and vitality. In my practice, I often encourage men like George to try pomegranate juice in the mornings. The ritual of preparing it, the vibrant color in the glass, the fresh aroma. These sensory experiences are part of what makes the habit stick. But it's important to choose the right kind. Fresh, unsweetened juice, or the seeds themselves, are best. Avoid the sugary bottled varieties that negate many of the fruit's benefits. Even better, adding seeds to your oatmeal or yogurt creates a texture and flavor that feels like a small luxury in your daily routine. Next up are blueberries, small but mighty fruits that punch well above their weight when it comes to brain health and sustained energy. Blueberries are loaded with anthocyanins, the compounds that give them their deep blue color and powerful antioxidant effects. These antioxidants combat oxidative stress, which is one of the main drivers of cognitive decline and fatigue as we age. Eating blueberries regularly has been linked to improved memory, better coordination, and a more balanced mood. For older men, these effects are crucial in maintaining independence and quality of life. Imagine starting your day with a handful of blueberries mixed into a creamy yogurt or sprinkled over your morning cereal. Each bite bursts with a gentle sweetness and a satisfying pop. Beyond their taste, blueberries offer soluble fiber, which helps stabilize blood sugar levels, preventing the energy crashes that can leave you feeling drained by mid-morning. For those worried about the complexities of managing blood sugar, this is a simple and delicious way to support steady energy. Blueberries are incredibly convenient, fresh when in season, or frozen and just as nutritious year-round. You don't need to overhaul your diet or cook complicated meals. Just a small habit like this can make a noticeable difference. The key is consistency. Over weeks and months, these little fruits help your brain cells repair and regenerate, keeping you sharper and more alert. The third fruit I want to highlight is often underestimated, the banana. Many people shy away from bananas, fearing their carbohydrate content, but this fruit offers essential nutrients that support muscle function, heart health, and energy metabolism. Bananas are rich in potassium, a mineral vital for maintaining healthy blood pressure and preventing muscle cramps. They also contain vitamin B6, which helps your body convert food into energy, making sure your cells get the fuel they need to perform well throughout the day. Think about the simple act of peeling a banana and feeling the smooth, soft texture in your hand. The mild sweetness and creamy bite are comforting and familiar. For men over 60, bananas can be a reliable go-to snack before or after a walk, providing the electrolytes needed to keep muscles strong and reduce fatigue. Pair a banana with a handful of nuts or a slice of whole grain toast, and you have a balanced mini-meal that supports both physical activity and recovery. Bananas also offer the benefit of being easy on the digestive system, which can be important if you experience sensitivities or digestive slowdowns as you age. Including them in your daily routine requires no special preparation, and their portability means you can take this natural boost with you anywhere. These three fruits, pomegranate, blueberries, and bananas, are not magic bullets. They won't erase every symptom or immediately restore youthful vigor, but they are part of a larger story, a story about honoring your body's needs, listening to its signals, and giving it the natural support it craves. As George learned, it's about starting small, being patient, and recognizing that vitality is not lost forever. It's waiting beneath the surface, ready to be nurtured back to life. In the next part, we'll explore how these fruits fit into a broader lifestyle approach and how simple habits around movement, hydration, and mindfulness can amplify their effects. Because boosting your energy and vitality is never just about one thing. It's about creating a rhythm of care and respect for yourself that carries you through each day with strength and purpose. For now, consider this your invitation to look at these fruits not just as food, but as allies in your journey to renewed energy and performance. As we move forward, it's important to remember that these fruits are part of a bigger picture, a lifestyle that honors the rhythms of your body and the seasons of your life. Eating well is never just about the food on your plate, it's about how you nourish your whole self, mind, body, and spirit. The way you start your morning, the moments you carve out for movement, the quiet intention you bring to each meal. All these weave together to create a foundation for sustained energy and vitality. Begin your day with hydration. Something simple, like a glass of warm water with a squeeze of fresh lemon, can gently wake your digestive system and set the tone for mindful nourishment. This small ritual sends a message to your body that today is a day to be present, to care for itself in the small ways that add up. Following that, consider incorporating gentle movement. A walk around the block, some light stretching, or a few minutes of breathing exercises. These actions may feel modest, but they prime your muscles and your mind to engage more fully with the day ahead. As you bring these habits into your routine, think of your fruit choices as companions on this journey. They don't work in isolation. They thrive alongside water, movement, and mindfulness. Eating your pomegranate seeds, your blueberries, or your banana slowly, savoring their flavors and textures, transforms eating from a rush chore into a moment of connection. Mindful eating allows you to tune into your body's signals, to recognize when you feel nourished and energized versus when you feel depleted or sluggish. These fruits also offer a natural alternative to the quick fixes many men turn to, pills, supplements, or stimulants promising energy and virility. While these might seem like convenient solutions, they often come with hidden costs, side effects, or diminishing returns. Nature's gifts, like these fruits, provide balanced nourishment that supports your body's systems gently and sustainably. Over time, you may find that your reliance on external boosters lessens, replaced by a growing confidence in your own resilience. And beyond the physical benefits, there is an emotional and psychological layer to this process. You've spent decades carrying responsibilities, building careers, supporting families, solving problems. Sometimes, in the midst of all that giving, it's easy to forget that you deserve care and attention too. Choosing to nourish yourself with intention is an act of reclaiming that right. It's a quiet declaration that your vitality matters, that your body and spirit are worthy of respect and kindness. It's natural, when facing the challenges of aging, to feel a mix of emotions: frustration, loss, hope, and sometimes doubt. You might wonder if it's too late for change or if the habits you've formed are too deeply ingrained. But the human body, much like the mind, has remarkable capacity for adaptation and renewal. The key is in the small, consistent steps you take, not the giant leaps that feel overwhelming. Adding a handful of blueberries here, a spoonful of pomegranate seeds there, a banana as a quick snack. These are manageable changes that plant the seeds for transformation. Imagine the satisfaction of reaching mid-morning without the usual energy slump. Picture yourself finishing the day with strength left in your limbs and clarity in your mind. Envision the confidence that comes from knowing you're actively participating in your health rather than watching from the sidelines. These fruits and the habits that accompany them aren't about chasing youth or denying age. They're about embracing your current self and giving your body the tools it needs to perform at its best. When you feel the first glimmers of this change, it often sparks a deeper curiosity. What else can I do to support this new rhythm? Perhaps it leads you to explore more whole foods, more movement, or even moments of quiet reflection. The journey to vitality is never one size fits all. It's deeply personal and ever-evolving. But these fruits offer a starting point, a simple, tangible way to reconnect with your body's innate potential. In the quiet of your day, when you reach for that banana before a walk or add a handful of blueberries to your yogurt, take a moment to honor that choice. Recognize the care you are giving yourself and feel the ripple effect that care creates. It's not just about the fruit, it's about the message you send to yourself that your health is a priority, that your energy matters, that your life is full of possibility. You are not done yet. Far from it. You carry within you the strength of years lived, the wisdom of experience, and the resilience forged by challenges overcome. This season of life holds its own kind of promise, one that doesn't demand perfection or relentless hustle. but rather invites presence, gratitude, and gentle persistence. These fruits are gifts from nature, ready to support you in walking this path with renewed vitality. So today, I invite you to take a simple step. Choose one fruit, perhaps the deep red of pomegranate, the rich blue of blueberries, or the warm gold of a banana. Add it to your breakfast tomorrow morning. Feel its flavor. Notice its effect. Listen closely to what your body tells you in response. This small act is more than just nourishment. It's a commitment to yourself. Remember, vitality is not a destination but a journey. It unfolds in the daily choices you make, the moments you choose to embrace. There is no rush, no pressure, only the gentle invitation to rediscover the quiet power that lives within you. Thank you for trusting me to share this with you. I am Dr. Michael Hanks, and I believe in the remarkable strength of nature and in the remarkable strength still alive in you. Here's to your health, your energy, and the vibrant life that lies ahead. Take that first step and watch how even the smallest changes can light the way.